What up, people? Video Game XD. Back with another video. We went to Disc Replay in Flint. Check out your local Disc Replay if you got one. Not everybody has one.
No.
Unfortunately. You're stuck with GameStop. I know, life sucks.
That's all I ever used to go to before I met him. I freaking hate GameStop now.
Yeah.
I will go anywhere but GameStop. If I had known.
They do have cool collectibles and stuff like that, and they got shirts. That's cool. But they're, as far as game prices,
yeah, they're very
I'd
high.
rather go to Disc Replay. Yep. And we picked up, so this is going to be Gamer Grabs, DVD Grabs. We went to Retro Replay. Retro Replay in Burton.
Yep.
So, picked up some video games, DVDs, and she picked out some DVDs.
Yep.
Let's check it out.
Alright, so the first one I got, guys, one of my favorites, but I did not realize that they did like a remake, so I actually haven't seen this one, but I've watched the originals. Love the originals. This one's called Poltergeist. Poltergeist.
So this is the remake.
So I'm not really sure if I've seen this one or not. I don't remember seeing this one. I didn't know they made a new one, like a remake of it. So
hold up. Really? You guys see that? PG-13?
Yeah. For Poltergeist.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. I thought it was gonna be some gruesome shit. Was the original PG-13?
I don't remember, to be honest.
I always thought that was more like a rated R.
You would think. It's kind of creepy. At least the original was.
PG-13.
Alright, so the next one I got, guys, is called The Girl in the Park. Don't know what it's about, but it looks pretty good. It says it's an intensive and engaging psychodrama. So I figure why not pick it up.
Starring Kate Bosworth.
Mm-hmm.
Sigourney... Wait, who is that?
That's the chick off of Alien.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, the one chick's off of Alien, and I really like the Alien movies, so I figure why
It
not.
just reminds me of my drunk video the other night.
Now,
Give me a call, Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. This next one I got's called Camp Hell with Jesse Eisenberg. This one here I've not seen as well, but definitely looks pretty good.
Is that the dude from Zombieland?
Yes, it is.
He's pretty cool.
So I figure why not try it out, and it's inspired by a true event. So I figure why not check it out.
All these were $3.33, buy 3, get 3 free.
Mm-hmm. So you get actually 6 for like $10.
Very
6
good
DVDs.
deal.
That's a really good price. So this next one I got is called Boar. This one here just looked creepy, and I'm really into those like movies where the animals kind of like go nuts and they're just like killing everybody. It's just, I don't know, kind of one of those keeps you on your edge, keeps you on your toes.
Edge of the seat.
Yep, just kind of makes you freaked out and like, oh my god. And boars are pretty dangerous. You definitely don't want to come across
that
one.
looks like it would eat you alive and shit you out.
Oh yeah, easy. And they're big, like they're bigger than human. I mean, they're huge. Okay, so the last one I got, guys, is one of my favorites as well. Piranha.
I could have sworn she has bought this damn movie over 5 times now.
No, I have other Piranha movies, but I don't think I have this one.
Yeah, Piranha Double D. There's this one. How many are there?
There's a lot of Piranha movies.
God.
So yeah, I figure why not get this one. And if I already have it, then I'll let Charles have it.
Okay, it's rated R. Cool.
It is rated R. There's definitely a lot of creepy stuff in this one. Even on the back there, you see this girl like in the water and her top's off. You got all these freaking fish coming at you. Like, fuck that. Just saying.
I don't know. Maybe Poltergeist was always PG-13, but
It might have been.
I don't know. I was thinking like Killer Clown on the cover. This is gonna be dark. PG.
It's more like a ghost style is what it is. It's a poltergeist.
Alright, for the Nintendo, got this at Retro Replayed for $1.99. For the NES, John Elway's Quarterback Club. So this is a complete ripoff of Tecmo Bowl as the cover. And it's John Elway. So you're thinking, okay, this is going to have like NFL players. It's going to be way better. No, it's not. I heard it's like an upgraded version of like Atari football or something.
Oh, really?
I heard it's kind of fun, but it's shitty. It's like awesomely bad.
Awesomely bad.
$1.99. I can't complain though.
Right, that's a good price.
So I like to have some sports games. They're cheap, so fuck it. $2.99 for the NES. Major League Baseball.
You might as well pick them up while you can too, because I mean these might not be around forever. I mean they're slowly starting to become more obsolete.
They're hard to find these days. But if you take care of them, they can last.
Oh yeah, they'll last forever if you take care of them.
$3, not a bad deal. I used to play this as a kid. It wasn't the greatest game, but it wasn't bad either. It's kind of in the middle. One of the first baseball games to ever exist that had like the MLB license, I think.
Right.
And I picked up for $1.99 for the Nintendo. NFL, just NFL.
Just NFL.
Not Madden, NFL. So,
that was probably before it turned into Madden.
Yeah, and LJN made it, the rainbows.
Right.
So, yeah, it's NFL. I looked up some reviews. I guess it's kind of shitty. Once again, not as good as Tecmo Bowl, but it was $2. So I had to pick this up for $5.99. You're gonna pay more for this because this is the better game. This is the game you want. Tecmo Bowl. Now, do you see the similarities with the cover and the John Elway?
Right.
Like, look at this. Look at this. You can tell they were trying to rip it off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty.
Tecmo Bowl is way better though. This is awesome. This is classic.
Pretty close.
My Uncle Mike used to own this when I was a kid. I used to play it at his house. They do have Super Tecmo Bowl, I think. That one's a little bit better, but this one's cool too. $6, little kind of pricey, but it's a classic. For $1.99, me and her have played this. I'm pretty sure you remember this.
Yeah.
Probably don't remember it by the cover, but
No, not by the cover.
Anticipation.
Yeah.
So this, it's like I can't explain it. It's like you draw stuff, you have to guess what it is.
Right.
And then you have like the board game, and yeah. It's a fun game. I never even heard of it until I seen it on Angry Video Game Nerd. He was playing it on like a live stream or something. I'm like, that actually looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
And it's a common game. It's only like a $2 game. So I needed it because this is actually a pretty fun game. On the cover, you got the cheesy 80s family there, all happy and adorable, and we're all going to play some video games tonight. Yeah, that's pretty corny. That's how it was back then, though. All right, for the Nintendo. Oh shit, $16.99. You have to have this.
Yeah.
It's a little dusty, but this goes for like $20 to $30 on eBay.
A little bit of love, you can take care of it.
This was a deal. It is the infamous Castlevania.
Yeah, this is a good game.
This is the original, the OG. Now there's the shitty sequel, Simon's Quest or whatever, that sucked. And Castlevania 3, that one was pretty good. But this is the original. I do have this on my Switch, the digital versions, but I wanted the real thing too. So I can't wait to play this. This was a pretty hard game, but it's very fun.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's one of those like really addicting games.
Yeah, and you beat up.
Once you start playing, it's kind of hard to stop.
Fight Dracula at the end.
Right.
Alright, the rest are DVDs. So these, I was surprised because this was $3. That was it, $3.33. Normally this would go for more, I think, but it was just randomly sitting in there. It is WWE Royal Rumble 2007.
Yeah.
So this came out when I was 17. This is back when WWE... This was probably the last good year of WWE that I liked. And then it got really bad after 07. So this was one of the final decent years. On the back here, check out the back.
Yeah, it looks pretty wild just by looking at the cover. They're all like beating the crap out of each
Yeah,
other.
the Royal Rumble match is like 30 men. They all come out after like a couple minutes. They all keep coming in the ring. Then you have to eliminate them, and whoever's the last one then wins the Royal Rumble.
Oh, that sounds like a cool movie.
Then they go off to
show.
WrestleMania for the belt.
Hell yeah.
It's a traditional thing. But I remember this one being good. If I can remember correctly, maybe it was 06, but at the end I think it was like Shawn and Taker were beating the shit out of each other or something. Okay, you got ECW Championship match. Bobby Trashley. I don't like Bobby Lashley. Well, I never used to. I kind of do now. Versus Test. Test, rest in peace. He ended up dying years ago.
Yeah.
But he was a good wrestler. You got World Heavyweight Championship match. Oh, I'm going to buy it, Tommy. Batista
Right?
versus Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy was awesome. So that looks like a decent match. Last man standing for the WWE Championship. Oh, of course. John Cena, no surprise, versus Umaga. You know John Cena's going to win the
His
match.
favorite wrestler.
You know Cena's going to win. He wins everything. He
Right?
can't be beaten. I think I do remember this. I remember, actually, I ordered this pay-per-view when I was 17.
That's crazy.
I remember I was with some girl, and she was sitting there, like, hating on it, saying it was fake, and I was getting pissed off. Like, I'm never dating this bitch again. Like, she was pissing me off. She's like, this is so fake. I'm like, get the fuck out of here if you don't like it. Like, I'm watching that was actually, I remember this match. This was a good match. Like, this was one of John Cena's best fucking matches. I don't even like Cena. But I remember really, like, I think that match ended up getting really bloody, too. Like, I remember this. So this is cool to own. I guess I did order it.
And you can't tell me if it's all fake, if they're all, like, bleeding everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, really actually getting hurt. Like, the screenplay might be actually written, but, like...
The pain is real.
Right. Like, they're physically hurting each other.
It's like, these guys actually blade themselves to bleed in a match. Like, yeah, you know what you're doing, but it's gonna hurt when you fucking slice your damn head.
Right.
Like, you're doing it to entertain. That's what people don't get about wrestling. It's annoying. So it is complete or whatever. There is other matches on here, I think. The Hardys versus MNE. Or M&M, sorry. That was actually... Oh, was that one match where... I think that was the match where Joey ended up busting his face open with a ladder. I think that might have been it. If it was a TLC match or a ladder match. Who else is on here? Oh, I think that's it. Extras, John Cena and Shawn Michaels versus Rated RKO. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, $3, you guys. Royal Rumble 07
Oh, yes.
on DVD. This was shitty. I did not like this when I first seen it. I might like it now, but when I first seen it, I did not like it. But I had to complete my Freddy collection. I have them all.
That's right.
It's the only one I'm pretty sure I didn't have. A Nightmare on Elm Street. So the reason I didn't like this, Freddy Krueger looked stupid. He looked like Kevin Bacon melted or something. I don't know. I just remember the acting I think I watched like 10 minutes and I'm like, this is garbage. Turn it off. I'm not watching. This isn't Freddy Krueger. Like, I did not like it. But maybe I can give it a second chance. I don't know. All I know is that after this, you did not see Freddy Krueger ever again return. So it must have been shitty. It must have did bad. Hopefully Freddy will return one day, and it's not the guy playing him in this one, because I don't know.
Didn't turn out so hot.
No, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. Alright, on DVD, this is a 2-disc set. It's another wrestling DVD. I used to own this. This is one of my favorites. I watched the whole thing back in the day. It is WWE Presents Rob Van Dam, One of a Kind. So this has like RVD's best matches from ECW back in the day, and early WWF and early WWE. So you got him versus Pat Rose, Scotty Flamingo, Axel Rotten, Sabu. Those were probably his best matches. And with Jerry Lynn, Lance Storm, Tommy Dreamer, Bam Bam Bigelow, Balls Mahoney, Jeff Hardy, Chris Jericho, Christian. Rob Van Dam was awesome. I'm not a pothead, but he's a big pothead these days. He's always been a pothead, RVD.
Really?
He's always been high and a stoner.
So Rob Van Dam was a wrestler, and Jean-Claude Van Damme was like more of like a movie.
Yeah, he was inspired by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Gotcha.
Because he's also into martial arts, and he looks kind of like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
So they're not related, or they?
No, he just stole his name.
Oh.
He stole his name, but put his own kind of thing on it. And they're like, yeah, you kind of look like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Why don't we call you Rob Van Dam? So
right.
That was actually a pretty cool name. So,
he does have some resemblance of him, though.
Yeah, that's why they call it. That's why he came up with the name. Like, oh, you look like that Jean-Claude guy.
Yeah.
But he was an awesome wrestler. He did all the hardcore stuff. Like, this guy was awesome. I loved RVD. Now he's older. You know, what do you expect? He's not as good as he used to be, but when he was young, he was the shit. And he beat John Cena and took that damn belt, which I loved that moment.
Yeah, I bet.
I loved
I
when
bet.
RVD was champ. And then, of course, RVD ends up smoking weed, gets pulled over. WWE fires him, drops the belt, goes back to John Cena,
Sounds about right.
fucking bullshit just because he smoked weed. But yeah, that was kind of the end of his career after that, honestly. I mean,
Crazy.
he went to TNA and had an okay run there.
Especially over pot, like especially nowadays, like it's
Oh yeah, WWE doesn't
so much more common now.
WWE doesn't like any of the drugs. They have a drug policy.
I don't blame them though. I mean,
But
they shouldn't be.
like he loves wrestling, but clearly weed was more important. Sadly, but all right. So $3. That's it. This was a great DVD. It goes for like 10, 15. Those were all my gamer grabs, you guys, and DVD grabs at Disc Replay
Retro Replay.
and Retro Replayed. I think I'm done shopping for a while. I know there's that new Mortal Kombat movie coming out on Blu-ray soon. I want to get it because we've seen it in the theater. Justice League Snyder's Cut. I want to get that when that comes out.
I'm gonna say he always says that about next day or two. He's like, "Let's go. We gotta go here. We gotta go there. We gotta get some stuff." Never rest for too long.
I am looking for that Jeopardy game for Nintendo. But this is Video Game XD. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. Like us on Facebook. You know the rest. I'm Charles Reed.
Jennifer.
Peace.